Part 1. The Conscription Unveiled. The year is 2087. Earth bustle with technological advancements and a vibrant, diverse global culture. It had been 2 centuries since humanity first ventured into space, and our species had flourished among the stars, colonizing nearby planets, mining asteroids, and establishing diplomatic relations with several alien civilizations. On the surface, life for the average human seemed peaceful and prosperous. However, lurking in the shadows was a secret program, known only to a select few, that would forever change the fate of the galaxy, a program called the Cosmic Conscription. Chapter 1. The Calling. Alex Johnson, a former U.S. soldier in his late 20s, found himself back in his hometown of Denver, Colorado, after a tour of duty that left him physically and mentally scarred. He spent his days working at a veterans support center, helping former comrades adjust to civilian life. One quiet afternoon, as he was sorting through paperwork, Alex felt an odd sensation wash over him. It was as if someone had poured icy water down his spine, and for a moment, he felt detached from his body, observing the world around him from a distance. Shaking off the strange feeling, Alex stood up, rubbing his neck. Must be some leftover PTSD symptom, he muttered to himself. Just then, his computer started acting erratically. The screen flickered, and a strange, distorted image appeared, replacing the familiar interface. It showed a symbolist stylized eagle with its wings spread wide, clutching the earth in its talons. Below it, a message flashed, "You have been chosen. Await further instructions." Before Alex could process what was happening, the image faded, and the computer returned to normal. He rubbed his eyes, unsure if what he had seen was real. What the? Just then, his phone buzzed with an anonymous message. Denver drop site. 24 hours. Await extraction. Do not engage local law enforcement. Puzzled and intrigued, Alex did some digging, but all traces of the mysterious symbol and message seemed to have vanished. It was as if the digital footprint had been deliberately wiped clean. His military instincts kicked in, and he knew better than to ignore such a summons. Sensing that this was somehow connected to his tour of duty, Alex prepared for the unknown. His curiosity piqued. Chapter 2. Unlikely Recruits. On the other side of the globe, in the bustling city of Shanghai, Li Xiaojiang, a notorious hacker known in the underground circuits as Shadow Strike, was in the middle of infiltrating a corporate server when her setup froze, displaying the same eagle symbol and message that Alex had seen. Li's naturally calm demeanor faltered as she recognized the sophisticated hacking attempt. Impressed and curious, she delved deeper, discovering a hidden digital trail that led her to an anonymous message board. "We know who you are, Shadow Strike. Your skills are required for a greater purpose. Await further instructions." Li, always up for a challenge and intrigued by the cryptic message, decided to play along. Little did she know that her decision would forever alter her life. In the vibrant streets of Rio de Janeiro, Mia Oliveira, a young street fighter, with a reputation for her lightning-fast reflexes and brutal efficiency in the fighting pits, found herself face-to-face with an unusual opponent. Jamil Ibrahim, a soft-spoken inventor from the Middle East with a passion for creating innovative weapons, had entered the underground fighting circuit to test his latest invention, an exoskeleton that enhanced the wearer's physical abilities. Their fight, an unexpected draw, caught the attention of a mysterious figure who approached them afterward. The figure, his features hidden in the shadows of a hood, revealed himself to be a recruiter for a secret program that scouted individuals with exceptional talents. He offered them both a chance to join a team that would push their skills to the limit and beyond. Though hesitant at first, the promise of uncovering the truth behind the recruitment and the potential to refine their abilities proved too alluring to resist. Chapter 3. Convergence. Alex, Li, Mia, and Jamil, each drawn by their unique talents and mysterious summons, found themselves at a designated drop site in a remote location in the Rocky Mountains. There, they encountered each other, a diverse group of exceptional young adults, each with their own distinct skills and backgrounds. Their confusion and curiosity quickly turned to wariness, as they realized they had all received similar cryptic messages. As they exchanged stories, a sense of camaraderie began to form, and they sensed that their individual talents could complement each other in interesting ways. Before they could fully process their newfound alliance, a low rumbling shook the ground, and a hidden entrance in the mountainside slid open, revealing a hidden hangar. From within, a team of soldiers, their uniforms bearing the eagle symbol, emerged and ushered the recruits inside. The hangar led to a vast underground base, a bustling hub of activity that seemed equal parts military facility, research lab, and interstellar gateway. The recruits were briefed by a no-nonsense commander, a woman with the bearing of a veteran soldier. Welcome to the first stage of your training. You have been drafted into a program that has protected Earth and its interests for centuries. You will be trained in a diverse range of military arts, honing your unique skills to become the galaxy's unseen guardians. Chapter 4: Unveiling the Cosmic Conscription. Over the next several weeks, the recruits underwent rigorous physical and mental training, pushing the limits of their endurance. They learned combat techniques that blended ancient martial arts with advanced technologies. Their supernatural abilities, previously misunderstood or hidden, were refined and enhanced under the guidance of seasoned mentors. Alex's rapid healing ability was further enhanced, and he learned to channel it offensively, becoming an unparalleled close-quarters combatant. We discovered the extent of her psychic potential, honing her telekinetic abilities to manipulate both physical and energy-based objects with deadly precision. Mia's physical prowess was augmented with exoskeletal enhancements, making her a force to be reckoned with in any environment. Jamil's inventive genius was unleashed, and he crafted unique weapons and gadgets that defy conventional physics. As their training progressed, they delved into the history and purpose of the Cosmic Conscription. It had begun centuries ago when early human explorers encountered a galaxy far more dangerous and complex than they had anticipated. Realizing that their survival depended not just on technological advancement, but also on harnessing the potential of exceptional individuals, a secret program was established. The conscription sought out individuals with extraordinary potential across various fields: combat, strategy, science, and more. It aimed to create a force that could adapt to any challenge, rivaling the unique abilities of other galactic species. The program remained hidden beneath layers of diplomacy and trade agreements, with only a select few in power aware of its existence. Chapter 5: First Tests. The team's first true test came unexpectedly. A rogue faction within the Cosmic Conscription, seeking to exploit their powers for personal gain, staged a coup, taking hostages and seizing control of a crucial interstellar gateway. The recruits, now dubbed Team Omega, found themselves thrown into the fray. Their training accelerated to meet this urgent threat. Utilizing their unique skill sets, they infiltrated the facility, a maze of challenges that played to each of their strengths. Alex's military experience and enhanced healing abilities made him a formidable foe. In close-quarters combat, taking down enemies with calculated precision, Lee manipulated the environment with her telekinetic powers, creating shields and hurling obstacles at their attackers. Mia's enhanced physical prowess allowed her to traverse the facility with cat-like agility, striking from the shadows. Jamil's inventiveness provided them with cutting-edge gadgets, including a sonic disruptor that temporarily incapacitated their foes. Their teamwork and individual prowess shone as they rescued hostages and neutralized the rogue faction, preventing a potential galactic incident. Though the mission was a success, it left them with lingering questions and a growing sense of unease. Were there more factions within the Cosmic Conscription with hidden agendas? Just how far did this secret program's influence reach? Epilogue: A galaxy on the brink. With the rogue faction neutralized, Team Omega found themselves hailed as heroes within the hidden ranks of the Cosmic Conscription. Their exceptional performance had not gone unnoticed, and their mentors hinted at greater challenges and responsibilities to come. As they prepared for the next stage of their training, a surprise attack by an unknown alien force on one of Earth's outer colonies sent shockwaves through the galaxy. The attackers, it seemed, were specifically targeting humans, exploiting a weakness they believed humanity possessed. Little did they know that they had just awakened a sleeping giant. Team Omega, now seasoned and battle-hardened, volunteered for the counterattack mission. As they geared up, they knew that their role in the coming conflict would be pivotal. The galaxy was about to learn of humanity's resilience and the unexpected strengths hidden within the ranks of the Cosmic Conscription. Part 2, First Blood. Chapter 1, Mission Deployment. Months of rigorous training and preparation had honed Team Omega into a formidable unit. Their individual talents sharpened and synchronized with seamless efficiency. Their first official mission sent them to the outer reaches of the galaxy, to a distant star system on the fringes of human-explored space. Their objective, to neutralize a rising threat to Earth's colonial interests and protect the delicate balance of power in the region. As their interstellar vessel, the UES Echo emerged from hyperspace near the target planet, a hush fell over the bridge. On the main view screen, the beautiful yet forbidding atmosphere of Paria greeted Themen ice, covered world with faint auroras dancing in its upper atmosphere. It was here, amid the frozen wastes, that a rogue alien faction had established a stronghold, threatening the stability of the sector. "We're tracking multiple hostiles in the vicinity," reported Lieutenant Maria Garcia, the vessel's tactical officer. "Looks like we're right in the middle of their hunting grounds." Captain Ethan Hunt, a seasoned officer with a no-nonsense attitude, turned to Team Omega, his expression grim. "This is it, people, our first real taste of combat. Remember your training, and stay sharp. The success of this mission depends on our element of surprise." Alex, Lee, Mia, and Jamil exchanged determined glances, their eyes reflecting a mix of excitement and trepidation. They had each faced their own challenges and demons during their training, and now they would put their skills to the test against a real enemy. Chapter 2, Infiltration. The team deployed stealthily, using the cover of a nearby asteroid field to mask their approach. Their unique training in alien environments and languages proved invaluable, as they navigated the hostile terrain, blending in seamlessly with their surroundings. Alex, his muscular frame concealed beneath a protective environmental suit, took point, his enhanced senses alert for any signs of danger. The cold, barren landscape stirred memories of his tours of duty on frozen worlds, a familiar chill seeping into his bones. Lee moved with a graceful, cat-like agility, her psychic abilities, allowing her to sense the presence of hostile patrols before they drew near, guiding the team expertly around them. The frozen terrain held no secrets from her, as she could manipulate the ice and snow with her telekinetic powers if needed. Mia, her slim form a blur of motion, scouted ahead, using her enhanced physical abilities to leap across wide crevices and scale steep ice cliffs with ease. She moved with a feral grace, her senses attuned to the slightest shift in the wind or the faint trace of an enemy's scent. Jamil, his inventiveness unrivaled, provided the team with specialized gear and gadgets, including electromagnetic pulse grenades that could temporarily disable their enemies' advanced weaponry. His expertise in alien technologies also proved crucial in deciphering the intricate security measures protecting the alien stronghold. Working together, they made their way undetected to the outskirts of the enemy's central base, a sprawling complex carved into the side of a massive glacier. The air hummed with alien technology, and the distant sounds of machinery buzzed like an alien hive. Chapter 3, The Attack. With the element of surprise on their side, Team Omega launched their assault. Using a combination of close-quarters combat and long-range precision strikes, they neutralized the outer perimeter defenses with swift efficiency. Alex led the charge, his enhanced healing abilities kicking in as he took hits that would have felled a normal soldier, only to shake them off and continue fighting with relentless determination. Lee used her telekinetic powers to devastating effect, hurling chunks of ice and snow with deadly force, creating cover for her teammates and knocking enemy soldiers off their feet. Her ability to sense her teammates' positions allowed her to coordinate attacks with precision, ensuring their safety even in the heat of battle. Mia's enhanced physical abilities made her a blur of motion, striking from the shadows with lightning-fast reflexes. She took out enemy targets with swift efficiency, her strikes as lethal as they were graceful. Her acrobatic maneuvers allowed her to evade incoming fire, leaving her opponents confused and disoriented. Jamil, his eyes gleaming with excitement, deployed a host of innovative weapons, including sonic disruptors and energy drains, which crippled the alien machines and vehicles, leaving them disabled and useless. His tactical brilliance directed the team's movements, ensuring they struck where the enemy was weakest. The team's unique military arts, a blend of advanced technology and supernatural abilities, shocked and overwhelmed the enemy. The battle was fierce, but Team Omega's exceptional skills and relentless determination carried the day. As the last of the enemy forces fell, a hush fell over the glacier, the snow-covered landscape now stained with the aftermath of battle. Chapter 4, Aftermath. In the quiet that followed, Team Omega took stock of their surroundings and their own casualties. The battle had been costly, but their training and teamwork had paid off. They had successfully neutralized a significant threat to human colonial interests in the sector. "That's a job well done, team," Captain Hunt said, his voice carrying a note of pride. "But we need to move quickly now. The enemy won't take this attack lying down, and we can expect retaliation. Our job here is not yet done." The team quickly set about fortifying their position, establishing a temporary base within the captured complex. They worked efficiently, knowing that their window of opportunity was limited. The complex held a treasure trove of alien technology and intelligence that could prove invaluable back on Earth. Alex, his body still buzzing with adrenaline, took the lead in securing the perimeter, setting up motion sensors and surveillance drones to monitor their surroundings. "We can't let our guard down now," he reminded the team. "The real test will be holding this position until reinforcements arrive." Lee, her psychic abilities now stretched to their limits, worked to decipher the alien computers, searching for any clues about the enemy's intentions and the true nature of their stronghold. "This place is more than just a base," she reported, her brow furrowed in concentration. "It seems they were conducting experiments, attempting to harness some kind of ancient power." Mia, her athletic form coated in a thin layer of ice and snow, scouted the surrounding terrain, ensuring no hostiles slipped through their defenses. Her keen senses detected faint traces of enemy activity in the distance, signs that their assault had not gone unnoticed. Jamil, ever the inventor, explored the captured alien machinery, fascinated by the unique power sources and propulsion systems. "Their technology is unlike anything I've seen before," he exclaimed, his eyes alight with excitement. "We need to get some of these samples back to our engineers. They could revolutionize space travel." Their exploration was cut short as the distant sound of approaching ships buzzed through their sensors. The enemy was rallying, mustering their forces for a counterattack, determined to reclaim their stronghold. Chapter 5, Diplomatic Fallout. As Team Omega braced for the impending assault, they received an unexpected communication from Captain Hunt. His expression was grave as he explained the diplomatic fallout from their surprise attack. "Your actions here have sent shockwaves through the galaxy, and not all the reactions are positive. Some alien species are calling for retaliation, believing that humanity has aggressive expansionist goals." Alex furrowed his brow, concern reflecting in his eyes. "So, we're not just fighting for this sector anymore. The entire galaxy is on the brink." "Indeed," Hunt confirmed. "Your mission has always been twofold: to protect human interests, and to showcase our strength, proving that we are a force to be reckoned with. But we must also tread carefully. We cannot afford to be viewed as a threat to the galactic peace." Lee's voice carried a note of defiance. "Then why are we holding back? We've shown that humanity has the power to defend itself. Shouldn't that be enough to deter any potential aggressors?" Hunt nodded, understanding their frustration. It should be, but fear and mistrust are powerful motivators. Our challenge now is to demonstrate that our strength is a safeguard, not a prelude to conquest. We must reveal our hand carefully, ensuring that any display of force is measured and justified. The team understood the delicate balance they were navigating. As representatives of Earth on this distant world, their actions carried profound implications for the entire human race. Their success or failure could shape galactic relations for decades to come. As the enemy ships drew closer, Team Omega prepared for the coming battle, knowing that their actions here would echo through the stars. Little did they know that their fight for survival on Paria 4 would also lay the foundation for a new era in human-alien relations, one that would test the limits of their training and challenge their notions of friendship and loyalty. Epilogue, Shockwaves. The battle for Paria 4 raged on, with Team Omega holding their ground against wave after wave of enemy forces. Their resilience and determination, coupled with their unique blend of military arts, became the stuff of legends, whispered about in alien cantinas and military briefings alike. As news of their surprising victories spread, reactions throughout the galaxy were mixed. Some alien factions, impressed by humanity's unexpected display of strength, sought to forge alliances, recognizing the value of such a determined and adaptable species. However, not all reactions were so positive. Long-standing tensions escalated as rival alien species, feeling threatened by humanity's sudden rise as a military power, formed their own alliances, intent on countering what they perceived as a dangerous new force in the galaxy. Accusations flew, and questions arose about the true nature of Earth's intentions. Back on Earth, political leaders scrambled to address the shifting galactic landscape, knowing that their diplomatic skills would be tested like never before. The veil of secrecy surrounding the Cosmic Conscription had been lifted, and now, the entire human race faced a pivotal moment in their evolution as a galactic power. As Team Omega returned home, bearing the scars of battle, they found themselves celebrated as heroes by some and viewed with suspicion by others. The galaxy was now keenly aware of humanity's hidden military might, and the team knew that their actions going forward would be under intense scrutiny. Part 3, Galactic Conflict. Chapter 1, Escalating Tensions. Team Omega's return to Earth was a subdued affair, a stark contrast to the heroic welcome they had anticipated. Tensions had escalated during their mission, and the political landscape had shifted dramatically. Rumors of their involvement in Paria 4 spread, and while some praised their bravery, others viewed them with fear and suspicion. As they touched down at a secluded airfield, a small group of military officials greeted them, their demeanor somber. "Welcome back, Team Omega," said General Matthews, a veteran commander who had overseen their training. "Your mission has had far-reaching consequences. The galaxy is on the brink of a conflict that threatens to engulf countless star systems." Alex, his face bearing the fresh scars of battle, spoke for the team. "We did what we were trained for, General. If our actions prevented a larger war, then it was worth it." Matthews nodded, his expression grim. "Indeed, your skills and dedication are not in question. But make no mistake, the eyes of the galaxy are upon us now. We must navigate this crisis with caution." The team soon discovered that Earth had become a target, with alien factions blaming humanity for the rising tensions. Protests and even acts of violence against human interests erupted on colonies and trading outposts across the galaxy. Chapter 2, Raising the Shield. Faced with growing hostilities, Earth marshaled its defenses, mobilizing its military might and calling upon the hidden resources of the Cosmic Conscription. Team Omega, now seasoned veterans, found themselves training new recruits, passing on their unique blend of military arts and supernatural abilities. The conscription program expanded rapidly, drawing exceptional individuals from diverse backgrounds: soldiers, scientists, engineers, and those with unusual talents. Earth's military forces, bolstered by the Cosmic Conscription, became a formidable power, a guardian of human interests among the stars. At a remote training facility in the Australian outback, Alex oversaw the combat training of a squad of newcomers, his voice echoing across the desert plain. The galaxy has changed, and we must adapt with it. Our enemies will exploit any weakness, so we must be relentless in our pursuit of excellence. Lee, her telekinetic powers unleashed on a simulated battlefield, guided her students in the subtle art of psychic warfare. The mind is our most powerful weapon, she instructed. Learn to sense your opponent's intentions, to disrupt their thoughts and control the battlefield. Mia, her enhanced physical abilities on full display, trained her squad in close-quarters combat, blending martial arts with futuristic weaponry. Agility and precision are our strengths, she coached. Strike with speed and grace, and always stay one step ahead. Jamil, his inventiveness unmatched, crafted innovative weapons and gadgets for the new recruits, pushing the boundaries of known technology. Innovation is key, he urged. We must surpass our enemies in ingenuity, creating tools they cannot comprehend. The diverse talents of the recruits mirrored the richness of human culture. A Inuit soldier teaching cold-weather survival skills, a South African inventor revolutionizing energy weapons, and a Japanese psychic harnessing the power of the mind to shield against alien telepathic attacks. Chapter 3 Galactic Battles. As alien factions formed alliances against Earth, the conflict escalated into a full-blown galactic war. Team Omega, now leading their own squads, found themselves deployed to multiple star systems, fighting on distant worlds and in the depths of space itself. On a mineral-rich moon orbiting a gas giant, Alex's squad engaged a hostile alien force intent on seizing Earth's mining operations. The moon's low gravity and treacherous terrain played to Alex's squad's advantage, as they leveraged their enhanced mobility and precision marksmanship to hold off the enemy. Lee's team faced a formidable psychic assault on a lush garden world, where alien telepaths sought to dominate the minds of human colonists. In a desperate bid to protect innocent lives, Lee unleashed her psychic powers, creating an impenetrable shield around the colony, earning her the nickname Shield Maiden. Mia's squad was deployed to a desert planet, where sandstorms and extreme temperatures tested their survival skills. Utilizing their knowledge of desert warfare, they waged a guerrilla campaign against a superior alien force, striking from the shadows and exploiting their enemies' weaknesses. Jamil's inventiveness proved crucial in a crucial battle near a black hole, where the laws of physics twisted and warped. Deploying a suite of experimental weapons, including a gravity disruptor and an electromagnetic pulse cannon, his squad disrupted the enemy's advanced weaponry, turning the tide of battle in their favor. Despite their best efforts, the war took its toll. Casualties mounted, and the lines between friend and foe blurred as the conflict engulfed neutral worlds, pitting former allies against each other. Innocent lives were lost, and the team bore witness to the true horror of war, questioning the morality of their actions. Chapter 4 Casualty of War. Amid the chaos of battle, Team Omega suffered a devastating loss, the death of one of their own. It was a bitter reminder that even the most exceptional individuals were vulnerable in the face of overwhelming odds. On a mission to rescue human captives from a prison colony deep within enemy territory, Team Omega found themselves surrounded by a superior alien force. Their extraction plan went awry, and in the ensuing firefight, one of their members made the ultimate sacrifice, buying the team precious time to escape with the rescued captives. The loss shook the team to their core, casting a shadow over their previous victories. They held a solemn memorial service, honoring their fallen comrade and reflecting on the true cost of war. Alex, his voice heavy with grief, addressed the team. We have lost a family member, a brother in arms, but we must not let this break us. Our comrade gave their life so that others may live. We carry their legacy forward, ensuring their sacrifice was not in vain. Their grief fueled their determination to end the war, but it also planted the seeds of doubt and mistrust. Had their actions truly been just? Was the Cosmic Conscription being used for the greater good, or were they merely pawns in a larger, more cynical game? Chapter 5 Uneasy Alliances. As the war raged on, Team Omega encountered unlikely allies, alien factions opposed to the escalating conflict. and seeking a path to peace. These descenders reached out, offering assistance and insight into the motives and strategies of their enemies. The team found themselves forging temporary truces with former adversaries, working together to achieve shared goals. They learned to set aside their differences, recognizing that the conflict was driven by extremist factions within both human and alien societies. On a stealth mission to infiltrate an enemy stronghold, Team Omega partnered with a squad of alien rebels, their unique abilities complementing each other. Lee's telekinetic powers worked in tandem with an alien telepath, their combined efforts creating an invisible shield that protected them from detection. In a daring rescue mission, Alex's squad joined forces with a faction of alien warriors renowned for their honor. Together, they assaulted an enemy prison camp, freeing captives from both sides, a testament to the shared desire for freedom and peace. These uneasy alliances offered a glimmer of hope, a potential path toward a more stable and peaceful galactic order. Team Omega began to question the binary nature of war, realizing that true victory lay not just in defeating enemies but in building bridges and fostering understanding. Epilogue. Shifting tides. Team Omega's actions on the battlefield, coupled with their unexpected alliances, began to shift the tides of war. The human-alien collaboration, born out of mutual survival, spread, challenging the extremist factions that sought to exploit the conflict for their gain. Earth's military forces, bolstered by the unique talents of the Cosmic Conscription, became a stabilizing presence, protecting vulnerable colonies and forging new alliances. The once-hidden program emerged as a symbol of hope and unity, showcasing humanity's resilience and adaptability. The sacrifices of Team Omega and their squads were not forgotten. Memorials were erected, and their stories inspired a new generation of conscripts, embracing the ideals of service, sacrifice, and the protection of innocent lives. As the war entered a pivotal phase, Team Omega found themselves at a crossroads. The lines between friend and foe blurred further, and they discovered a conspiracy that threatened to tear apart the fragile alliances they had forged. Amidst the chaos of war, they had to make difficult choices that would define their legacy and the future of the galaxy itself. Part 4, From Conflict to Concord. Chapter 1, Conspiracy Unveiled. Team Omega, battle-weary and haunted by the sacrifices made during the war, found themselves confronting a new threat: shadow faction within the Cosmic Conscription itself. This rogue element, driven by power and personal gain, had manipulated events to prolong the conflict, profiting from the chaos. The discovery shook the team to their core, forcing them to question their loyalty to an organization they had dedicated their lives to. As they dug deeper, following a trail of clues and whistleblowers, they uncovered a web of deceit that reached into the upper echelons of power. "We were used," Alex said, his voice reflecting a mix of anger and disillusionment. "Our sacrifices, the lives lost, all mere pawns in someone's power play." Lee, her eyes hard with determination, nodded. "We cannot let these conspirators undermine the peace we've fought so hard to achieve. Exposing them is the only way to ensure a better future for humanity and our alien allies." Steeling themselves for a different kind of battle, the team embarked on a covert operation, gathering evidence and turning factions within the Cosmic Conscription against the conspirators. Their actions created ripples that spread throughout the organization, forcing a reckoning within its ranks. Chapter 2, Reform and Reconciliation. As Team Omega's campaign against the rogue faction gained momentum, a shift in leadership occurred within the Cosmic Conscription. Reform-minded officers, outraged by the abuses of power uncovered by Team Omega, rose to prominence, ushering in a new era of transparency and accountability. The program was restructured, its existence publicly acknowledged, and its purpose redefined. The Cosmic Conscription became a symbol of Earth's commitment to peaceful coexistence and mutual defense. Its role expanded beyond military training, as diplomats, scientists, and cultural ambassadors were conscripted to foster greater galactic understanding. Team Omega, their exceptional skills recognized, were tasked with leading this new initiative, serving as intermediaries between human and alien civilizations. Their unique blend of military prowess and empathy positioned them perfectly for this new era. Alex, ever the soldier, found himself in the unusual role of a peacemaker. He led joint missions with former alien adversaries, collaborating on humanitarian efforts and disaster relief, forging bonds of friendship where once there had been enmity. Lee, her psychic abilities now honed for diplomacy, excelled at reading the intentions of alien factions, ensuring Earth's interests were protected while promoting mutual respect and understanding. Mia, drawing on her experiences in the war, established training programs focused on non-lethal combat and defensive strategies, emphasizing de-escalation and the protection of innocent lives. Jamil's inventive genius was redirected towards creating sustainable technologies that benefited both human and alien civilizations, bridging the gap between their worlds and fostering economic cooperation. The gradual transformation of the Cosmic Conscription from a hidden military program to a force for peace and collaboration did not happen overnight. It required perseverance and a fundamental shift in mindset, both within the ranks of the conscription and among the diverse alien species they encountered. Chapter 3 Bridge Building. Team Omega's efforts at reconciliation were met with varying degrees of success. Some alien factions, still bearing the scars of war, viewed their gestures of peace with suspicion, their trust needing to be earned over time. On a mission to establish diplomatic relations with a powerful alien civilization, Team Omega encountered resistance and skepticism. The aliens, proud and cautious, questioned Earth's true intentions, testing their resolve at every turn. Mia, drawing on her experiences in combat, recognized the value of mutual respect. "We must demonstrate our strength, but also our restraint," she advised. "Show them that we are not here to dominate, but to forge a partnership built on equality and shared interests." Team Omega organized a series of exhibitions and cultural exchanges, showcasing Earth's artistic, scientific, and athletic achievements. They invited their alien counterparts to do the same, creating a dialogue that celebrated their differences while revealing their common aspiration. Jamil, ever the inventive diplomat, proposed collaborative projects that harnessed the unique strengths of both species, leading to breakthroughs in medicine, energy, and space exploration. Over time, bridges were built, friendships formed, and alliances solidified. The once hostile aliens came to understand that humanity, for all its flaws and past aggression, was also capable of compassion, innovation, and a desire for harmony. Chapter 4 A Galaxy United. As Team Omega continued their mission of bridge building, the benefits of the reformed Cosmic Conscription became evident. Earth, no longer viewed solely as a military power, earned a reputation as a trusted mediator, capable of diffusing tensions and fostering cooperation. The team found themselves called upon to negotiate treaties, resolve intergalactic disputes, and establish trade agreements that benefited all parties. Their unique blend of military expertise and diplomatic skills proved invaluable in maintaining the fragile peace. Alex, now an ambassador for human-alien relations, found himself mediating a dispute between two alien civilizations on the brink of war. Drawing on his combat experience, he proposed a series of joint military exercises that fostered camaraderie and mutual defense strategies, diffusing tensions before they could escalate. Lee's psychic abilities, honed for diplomacy, played a crucial role in facilitating intergalactic summits, ensuring the privacy and security of the negotiations. Her ability to sense hostile intentions allowed her to prevent potential acts of sabotage, earning the trust of both human and alien leaders alike. Mia, her enhanced physical abilities now focused on protection rather than assault, led an elite team of guardians, ensuring the safety of diplomats and high-profile individuals during intergalactic conferences. Her presence served as a reassuring symbol of mutual defense and security. Jamil's innovative spirit extended beyond technology, as he designed cultural exchange programs that promoted galactic tourism and educational initiatives. His creations, from interactive museums to immersive virtual reality experiences, fostered a deeper understanding and appreciation of different species' histories and traditions. Chapter 5. A New Era. Over time, the galaxy underwent a profound transformation. The Cosmic Conscription, once a secretive military program, had become a pivotal force for peace and progress. Earth's reputation as a resilient and determined defender evolved into that of a beacon of unity and cooperation. Team Omega, now seasoned diplomats and ambassadors, witnessed the fruits of their labor as former enemies laid down their arms and joined the galactic community in harmony. Their unique blend of skills, honed through conflict and reconciliation, had paved the way for a brighter future. The team found themselves mentoring a new generation of conscripts, passing on their knowledge and experiences. Alex, Lee, Mia, and Jamil became revered figures, their names synonymous with the ideals of service, sacrifice, and bridge building. As they reflected on their journey, they knew that the galaxy would always face challenges, but their efforts had created a foundation of trust and understanding that would endure. The Cosmic Conscription, in its reformed state, stood as a guardian of peace, a unifier of worlds, and a testament to humanity's capacity for growth and compassion. Epilogue. A lasting legacy. Decades later, amidst a bustling galactic hub where human and alien species coexisted peacefully, Monum, and stood as reminders of Team Omega's legacy. Their names were enshrined in history, their actions forever changing the course of galactic relations. A new generation of gifted humans and aliens, inspired by Team Omega's example, joined the ranks of the Cosmic Conscription, now an interstellar organization dedicated to mutual defense, exploration, and cultural exchange. The galaxy, once ravaged by war and suspicion, had become a thriving network of alliances, trade routes, and collaborative ventures. The spirit of cooperation and mutual understanding flourished, a testament to the power of bridge building and reconciliation. Team Omega's story, immortalized in historical archives and cultural narratives, continued to inspire exploration, diplomacy, and the pursuit of peaceful coexistence. Their journey, from unknown soldiers to esteemed diplomats, embodied the evolution of humanity's role among the stars, from warriors to peacemakers.